Second Amendment states that it is the right of the people to bear arms shall not be infringed. If you were to take away guns from Americans, you would be taking away guns from the law-abiding citizens and leaving the guns in the hands of the gangs and criminals and petty thieves, and leaving the people who actually follow the laws weaponless and have harder access to weapons. When somebody like a criminal could easily get access to a gun from stealing it from police officers from their house and stealing it from other people, that could be prevented. How can I say? If people carried guns, criminals would be less likely to rob someone because they would not know if they would have a gun. And if they were to rob somebody who had a gun, if people carried guns, criminals would be less likely to rob someone because they would not know if they had a gun or they did not. If someone robbed a person with a gun and saw that another person, if someone robbed a person with a gun, someone saw that person, and they had a gun, they would probably be more than likely to stop that robbery. If the person had a knife or some alternative to a knife, they would probably be less likely to stop that, or at least help the other person. Sandy Hook shooting could have been prevented also, and it also could have been stopped in multiple ways. Could have been stopped if the parent would have put their gun in a safe place where her son could not have gotten it. It also could have been prevented if she would have probably put it in a safe or somewhere else. Some of the positive things about guns, they can be used to prevent crimes, save people from robbers. Guns also can be used to hunt and support for a majority of the people in rural Alaska, and would also change the lives of many people in other parts of the country, but predominantly Alaska. Background checks have been increasing over the years and making it harder to obtain guns the legal way, but yet making it safer for all Americans. 10 to 15% of crimes are from guns. 10 to 15% are from 10 to 15% are from crimes committed by people who actually obtain guns the legal way, and the other majority of that is from people who obtain guns illegally. No. Well, thank you. Guns stolen from private gun owners, but also a big chunk of percentage. There's also another chunk of the percentage. That's it. That's all my speech.
Okay, Nick. All right.
Ready to go? Okay, so my group is against having guns. The Second Amendment of the United States states that the U.S. Constitution allows citizens to bear arms for a well-regulated militia, not for concealed personal carry. Regulating means discipline and train. If the people go to buy guns, like people who purchase firearms, half of them, they're probably not even trained. They probably just buy it for the fun of it, or they could be just a bunch of high school kids wanting to shoot a gun. Carrying concealed handguns increase the risk of suicide because 1 to 2 4/5. Suicide is the second leading cause of death among Americans. Concealed handguns increase the likelihood of unintended shootings taking place. People are unintentionally shot each day in America. A child under 15 years old dies every other day from unintended harm. That is ridiculous, in my opinion. Collected rights theory of the Second Amendment asserts that citizens do not individually have the right to possess guns, and that the local, state, and federal legislative bodies therefore possess the authority to regulate firearms without implicating a constitutional right. The Obama gun control proposes requiring background checks for all gun sales and strengthens the background check system. The assault weapons ban of 2013 bans sale, transfer, manufacturing, importation of all semi-automatic rifles that can accept a detachable magazine and have at least one military feature, pistol grip, forward grip, folding telescope, or detachable stock grenade launcher, etc. All semi-automatic pistols that can accept a detachable magazine have at least one military feature, threaded barrel, and second pistol grip, etc. All other attachments. All semi-automatic rifles and handguns that have a fixed magazine within the capacity to accept more than 10 rounds is also banned. All semi-automatic shotguns that have military attachments are banned too. All ammunition being devices capable of accepting more than 10 rounds. I already said it. Name firearms, the assault rifles that are banned are AK, AK-47, AK-47S, AKM, AKS, all AR types, including AR-15, AR-10, and AR-70, and all other assault rifles that can accept more than 10 rounds. All Thompson assault rifles are banned. And as like I said, you do have the right to bear arms, but you must be trained. And people take advantage because when they, like I said, when they purchase a firearm, they probably never even got taught to shoot a gun. I own a firearm, but my family's military, so I know how to shoot one. But like I said, people, they don't even know how to shoot a firearm. Like, I mean, not all of them. Thank you. What I'm trying to get across is that people who purchase firearms, they are more likely to commit a crime because A, they weren't trained, and two, because of the stuff that's going around now. Gun violence is up to 10%, 5% in America alone. Yeah, this is the real world, and last time I checked, people always want to use lethal weapons, and a knife and a crossbow or whatever they have in mind is totally obsolete compared to guns, and that is why most crimes are done with firearms. Because they want to get more of an effect on a person. One person dead won't satisfy. 10 people plus, dead or more, to get their names across. No, thank you.